Hi everybody and welcome to the Global Snapshot for the month of January. Today I would like to discuss with you Iran and Syria, what's happening in these two countries. After these demonstrations took place in Iran recently, our team on the ground indicated that there is more than 35,000 was killed by the Iranian regime. The Iranian regime killed their own people, using as well militias from Iraq and Lebanon in an order to come to the country and start killing their own people. More than 50,000 being kidnapped by the police, by the authority, and their families doesn't know where they are. This numbers is not in the not in the secular media, not in the BBC. This numbers from people on the ground that they got hurt. And one of our team member was hurt badly, but thank God survived. And we couldn't take him to the hospital simply because anybody would go to the hospital with a shotgun wounds would be arrested or shot in the hospital and killed in the hospital. The Iranian regime went inside the hospital, killing everybody there. Everybody. I never saw in my whole years working in freedom of religion and human rights, I never saw this kind of brutality of a regime killing his own people. Never, ever. Now, my message today is to everybody listening to us. We need to remind the American president of his promise. He said, help on the way to the Iranian people. And Mr. President, if I can address you directly, I know that I'm too little of a guy to listen to me. However, I just need to tell you that the people of Iran is dying and they do need help. You made a promise that the help is on the way. Negotiating with the Iranian regime will not bring any results. You said if they start killing demonstrators, we will attack. They killed more than 35,000. They kidnapped more than 50. They raped, they destroyed, they tortured. Mr. President, imagine if this was your family member. Imagine if this people was related to you in any way, and we are all human, related to each other in the end. The principles and values is very clear, is that we have to stop this massacre. I was hoping to see demonstrations in the streets, the same we saw demonstrations about Gaza everywhere. There was none. Maybe some small demonstrations led by some of the Iranian communities, and that's all. There was no big gathering. The world didn't care about the massacre that happened to the Iranian people, but we care. So as it stands right now, the massacre is still going on, did not stop. And as we stand up right now, the Iranian regime offered 10,000 American dollars for every dead. They value life. They put a price on the life of the people that was killed by 10,000 American dollars. Do you know how bad is that? Do you know how disgusting is that? Killing young people, raping women, and after that throw some dollars in their face to keep them quiet and silent. This regime have to go, not just for the sake of the Iranian people, but for the sake of the global peace and the most important, the international human right, that the people of Iran can live finally in peace and harmony and rebuild their countries and bury their dead and heal their wounds. Side by side, we see right now the massacre that's happening to the Kurds, to the Druze, to the Christians in Syria, the minorities. When Ahmed al-Shara decided that he will attack the Kurdish areas, the Druze areas, and the Christian areas. And he said that we are trying to make a peace agreement with them. You cannot make a peace with a terrorist. It doesn't matter what suit he's wearing and what nice tie he's wearing. He's a terrorist, he is ISIS, he is Al-Qaeda, and he will always be. Today we see kidnapping of Kurds, killing them, torturing them, and once again the world is silent about it. They got tired of Syria. We don't have enough time to look at the media and the news All what we care right now is to put food on our table. But if we don't care about these issues, tomorrow will be our turn, somehow, somewhere. So, my request to you today, that we stand in solidarity with the Iranian people, and we stand in solidarity with the Kurds and the Druze and the Christians in Syria. We will not leave you behind. If you are listening to me right now, I want you to know that we will not leave you behind. We love you, we are praying for you, and we will always be there. One Free World International. With our very limited resources, we will try our best to help. It doesn't matter what's happened next. We are standing in solidarity with you, and not just by words or some empty promises or some exciting videos so we can have more reviews. By action. And this action will be translated on the ground when we're sending people to make a rescue mission to get you out, when we send humanitarian aid, when we stand with you by advocating in your behalf. I promise you that we will not leave you behind. But also what we're asking from you, that you don't give up. You become a symbolic of heroism. You are heroes, all of you heroes. And I'm honored to serve God and to serve His people. So thank you for being with us. Please email your member of parliament, email your congressman, email your senators, email the American president and the White House or the office of the Prime Minister. Do not remain silent. The Iranian people and the Kurds and the minorities in Syria need you now. We cannot remain silent and wrong. In the absence of light, darkness prevails, and we are the light in Jesus' name. Thank you for watching.